Hello everybody and welcome back to Oriental Empires. Now back in this game that is growing on me more and more every time I play it. I love the atmosphere. Quite a few of you commented recently about the music. I love the music as well, the music's great. And just the love and attention this time period often doesn't get, especially in the strategy world, specifically the ancient China era. So let's get straight back into it. So the Bar clan are bringing reinforcements to their initial army, which we defeated and were chasing off in this direction. What I think we should do is bring our main army. Let's do this again. It does this every time. Every time I start the game back up, it feels it needs to tell me how to play again. Just going to see if that's show grid video. Nope. Another tiny gripe while we're here with this game. Graphic settings. Not really very specific. Just presets. I'm kind of okay with that, but I do get some weird FPS drops when I go out like this. Although it's a bit better, it's mostly when I boot the game up. So a few more options to actually be able to change specific graphic settings would be nice. It is also early access, so it's possible that might be added in. It's possible it might be optimised a bit better in future. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring these guys back towards Chengdu. We might have to fight the rebels on the way. And we need to... It's doing it again. Stop telling me how to play the game, please. Would be lovely. So we need to concentrate really on getting a few more military forces underway. Because I don't know how many more units they're going to send this way. But we certainly don't have enough at the moment. So we recruited those nobles. We were trying to hold on till we could upgrade the settlement. I feel... probably, about 3 turns away? You know what, let's see if we can deal with them. We've got a unit of nobles here and a bodyguard, which we've ordered down to Chengdu. We've obviously got our other bodyguard unit and these spearmen coming back. We have 1 unit of spearmen to hold fort over there. So let's leave it and try and get this upgrade to the city at Sanzin. Yeah, I think we agreed not to try that. If anyone wants to recommend names, that's the first one I'd like to change, please. And Blackfire Forge, if you're watching, I'm not naming anything Garbage Town, mate. It's already infected our Warhammer co-op. It's not going to spread its way here. You named it Garbage Town. Not me. God, they're bringing in another unit. This is going to be tricky. We're going to get to see how the battles work with multiple units now, which will be pretty interesting. They're all split up though, so if we can isolate them, we should stand a good chance of victory. Bandits seem to be staying away for the moment. Of course, got this depleted unit over here that's going to come back. So we're looking at about 4, not taking quality of troops into consideration. We've got 4 units against 4, but 2 of ours are bodyguard units. Oh dear, they're besieging Chengdu. That was it. Because we didn't have a garrison, they just wandered in there. Okay, I guess we only have ourselves to blame for that. We gave it up without a fight. Let's fast forward it, because I think that's all they need to do. There is a long hang time at the end of the move phase where nothing seems to happen. Whether it's because it's stuff going on off the map, I don't know. But we're going to be retaking Chengdu is priority number 1. Yeah, we've lost a bit of income because of that. Qui increase, city lost. Yep, it's a bit crappy that, but It's our own fault for not having a garrison in there, really. I didn't know we were going to come under attack this quickly. Honestly, there's nothing to do but just end the turn again and hopefully retake Chengdu. Yeah, I want to go real time this time. Here we go then. Got a unit of spearmen and the bodyguard unit. These guys are going to be engaging with the bandits. As they charge in. Is that bodyguard unit? It is in there as well. So they've clashed over there. What's going on in the city? Battle over here. Bodyguard unit look like they're going to try and flank round. Hopefully these spearmen can... Oh, these are the nobles, aren't they? Ah, so we can see these for the first time. Sort of some rudimentary axes off the end of sticks. Look a little bit like the Grim Reaper's blade, but there we go. And here come the general's unit round the back. This fight looking pretty... these pikes, you see, we're just... This is where we need a better strategy or set up strategies for each battle, because really there needs to come around the side. This guy's running off now. Did they lose or win? That seemed over very quickly. This battle's still going on. You can watch this one. Yeah, you see, attacking pikemen isn't the best tactic from the front, that's for sure. To zoom in even... Wow, the zoom rate on this is awesome. Oh, and they're retreating. I suppose we have better morale. A lot of us piked to death there. And we've taken this city. Good job. That went well. I like this. I like the battle system in general. It's nice in 4X games to be able to see real troop numbers fighting it out. But that's the other cool thing, and the other thing that's going to be pretty challenging later in the game, I would imagine, is that we're going to have multiple battles going on at the same time. Potentially, I suppose if it's all the same move phase, you could have battles in like 10 different places of the map. That's going to be pretty difficult to keep track of. That's why I think it's going to be pretty important to set up what the troops do when they get to the battle beforehand for each battle, because although we beat those pikemen, let's have a look. That's deaths, and that's 15. Yeah, we didn't lose. I thought we lost a few more than that, so we actually did alright, but against the actual enemy clans, we may have fared worse there. And we only lost 6 and destroyed all 66, all the 6s of the Bar tribe. That's good. Right, these guys are going to move them in around there. The general and the nobles are going to stay in Chengdu. Oh dear. Okay. Why is it +3 now? I don't really know. I want to... Where's the finances? There. This turn. Why are there extra expenses? Or we lost income? Last turn? 267, 268. Expenses 265, 265. Whole game doesn't really help. Oh dear. Maybe it's because we lost that and we lost... Maybe they destroyed any farms? Although we still have farmland. About the wharf or the... What was that up north? We built that. That was up north. Okay. You know what? I think we're going to need an army. And we're going to need a garrison here. So we're just going to have to abandon that upgrade for the moment. We'll have to work out how to make more money another way, I think. We need to find another faction so we can trade, really. So, yeah, let's get some long spearmen. A couple of those. A couple of peasant spearmen. And Cecilers. One of those. How much are they costing, actually? 15, 15. Oh, they cost nothing at all? I'm guessing they cost us food, do they? Consumption. Population. Domestic. Agriculture. Does population count as the army as well? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so we've got a unit here. We're going to bring these... Maybe if we take them to there, hopefully we can entice a battle over there. Wow, so they just... There's no build time. They just hire straight away. Okay. Well, we'll leave the settlers in there with them until we've at least pushed these guys back. Because we don't want to send a settler out on its own. The settler's role is really going to be just to discover new lands. Because we really need a trade partner. And we do need to set up this mining. Because copper will be pretty useful. It's right on our doorstep, so we want to claim that pretty early on. So we're going to end the turn again. Looks like we're going to have another river battle here. Looks okay up north. Here we go. Clashing in the river then. I really don't understand why they feel the need to clash in the river. Oh crap. Look. My general again. Come on, my friend. I understand they're your troops, but they're getting surrounded here. This spearman unit has obviously got the tactics to go around the sides. Mate. Fella. His steely eyes, he really couldn't give a crap. He doesn't want to get wet again. He wants to charge in right at the end again and claim victory. These guys are going to get destroyed. Siege of Saxon blah blah blah. Okay. So attacking here. This is going to be a bloodbath. This doesn't look like a good idea for them at all. Alright, this is going to get pikes, mate. I'm afraid. I don't know why there's only one unit there, though. Maybe it's just one a turn. No, my garrison is for 4 units. Strange. They're retreating. Our general unit has got involved once everybody else is dead. I'm going to have a look at their orders, because this doesn't seem right at all to me. Any of our spearmen survive? Nope. Well, hopefully our general's unit can do the business there. Let's check back to this battle. Pikemen are doing well. At the moment, apparently we don't need anybody else. So, I don't know if there's multiple units on either side, whether it's always one-on-one, or whether it will be a multi-stage attack. If there's more than one, it might just be because there's one general's unit that we've decided to just send out one unit against it. Pikemen struggling a bit. It would seem to... I'll have to see if there's any siege settings, you know, to decide what each unit does, because I feel if all 4 units came out right now, we wouldn't lose any men. But as a result, we're losing almost an entire unit. There we go, they've run away. How's our general unit doing? Our general unit has 1 also. Ah, some spearmen did survive. Good news. Oh, now he's got to fight the bandits. So much can happen during the battle phases. Sorry for the shoddy camera work. Yeah, it's not very gradular. Here we go then. This doesn't seem like a good idea at all. We're now fighting uphill into pikes, although I guess we can get at their knees. Maybe that's a brave tactic from this general. Just thrusting into their knees. I don't know that the battle system is really that realistic, but slowly fighting their way up the bank. Spearmen once again. It must be a setting I've got wrong on this, or it's a limitation of rivers. Maybe it's such a narrow channel to cross, only one unit can fight at a time. Oh, this general unit is really going through the ringer trying to get here. And the bandits are fleeing down the river. So it is wide enough. Pass on that one then. And now the spearmen are going out that side, and the generals decided to run back through the river again. Okay. If you've got enough energy to go back there, why can't you move here where I asked you? Look, it's early access. It's okay. There was a big patch for this since last time I played it. Looks like mostly just fixes and balancing stuff that apparently people had suggested. I haven't really looked through it that much. But it's good that there's a big update for it. It's only been out, what, a couple of weeks now? So it's a good start for the developers. I don't know what else is planned for this game yet, but strategy games is always a bit hit and miss with me if they start it in early access. It's a bit strange. This kind of game is the kind of thing that you would imagine that would go out immediately, but I guess it gets them an early influx of cash, as most early access games do it for. But in general, most strategy games I've played in early access have come out the other side in a better condition, so kind of been good games. Sorry if you're hearing a dongle at the moment. I can't work it out on my computer what it's doing. Something the last week or so that keeps connecting and disconnecting, but nothing is connecting and disconnecting. If you can put up with that. I know it spoils the music a little bit. Right. Stack needs rest. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They've just had a pretty major fight. Okay. We need to march them over there so they're out the way of these two units before we rest them. I think these guys need to sleep as well. Sleep. Sleep selected? Cancel move. Okay, sleep selected. Good. No, we had to make units sleep. That's pretty random. Yep, so we're now losing money. Fantastic. Okay. We have bandits attacking Jinsha. Or look like they're going to. Did that happen? Didn't look like it. But they probably will next turn. There's bandits everywhere. This is probably the safest place at the moment. So let's see if there are any upgrades we can do to help our economy. Military buildings, civil buildings, a bazaar. What does a bazaar do? Allows trade goods to be sold to nearby settlements. The income derived from the trade depends on the number of trade items produced which the other settlement does not have. Does that count as our own one though? Overland trade within 12 hexes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will that trade with ourselves? I don't know. Palace. Is that buildable? Adds cultural victory point, noble militia palace. Doesn't give us any money. It's not much use. Farmland gives us food, but I don't think it actually gives us any gold. We need to get trading. Let's send out our Cessla. They don't really need to sleep. Oh, I've got to get them past the bandits though. Let's send them north. Sure. Need to get the Cessla out there. That's the income from there, isn't it? 104. Income from Chengdu is 68. Jinsha, 5. So what kind of income? Taxes, external trade. Oh, so they do trade between settlements. Okay. In which case, we shall build the bazaar. Absolutely. Oh, we're not actually... Terminal. The place in terminal due to recent events. You may not build or recruit here. This is expected to last another 2 turns. Okay, I didn't realise we hadn't actually reclaimed it properly. Okay, right, we'll have to continue holding that then. We've still got a lot of units about the place, so we're going to have to keep everybody in Chengdu at the moment, or in or around it, to help defend it. So we'll end the turn again. Here we go. Another battle in Chengdu then, and they're attacking Sanzin Swindui. Settlers are moving away. It's where the big battle's happening then. Will the guys at Chengdu come and help? I hope so. Oh, they're being attacked as well. Okay. This time it's our noble infantry that come out to do the job. So there's scuffles in and out of the settlement. How's it going up here? Don't really know where they're going. Thought they were going to attack, but they're taking their time about it if they're going to. Oh no, they have started the siege. Seems pretty idiotic from the AI. I don't think that's going to go very well. Bandits attacking here as well. They might have done, I don't think so. Okay. So we have our bodyguard unit. No, just some normal spearmen chasing those guys around a field. We seem to have won this battle. Lots of dead spearmen, so it would seem so. Our general unit is now split up from our spearmen. Okay. They're still chasing them. All these guys look to have killed and routed. Can we see where they've run off to? I think one unit's run off there. The flags don't move, which is a really annoying thing. How's this going? Yeah, they're getting slaughtered. Good. And there's our settlers running off north. Our bodyguard unit's now advancing over here. Our spearmen have been routed. I think that's the first defeat I think we've had of a unit in a battle. They do need a rest. They have fought 2 battles in the last turn. Victory there. It kind of looks like rhinos have killed everybody there. The little mark. I think all the rhinos have been killed as well. Maybe they just disappear when there's a battle. There's our spearmen legging it for their lives. Now our general unit is foolishly going in for an attack. This is not going to go well. Our brave general, who will never enter the river unless absolutely necessary. He's now on dry land. He hasn't slept in weeks. I don't really know who won that. They just sort of ran away from each other. This battle system's very confusing. Those guys have run back into the city. All the battles appear to have ended. Oh no. Battles happening at Chengdu. There's so many stages to this. I never know when it's finished. Who's attacking what? I don't really... Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a long battle phase. It's what I mean though. I like watching it play out and not having anything I can do about it. I guess it's the generals and the units deciding for their own when they've finished with battle and when they're going to continue their attack and where they're attacking and where they move about. You can influence it a bit by setting the formations and battle plans, but generally the units are on their own. Is this attack happening, or Oh, blooming peasants again in the river. Just like they made snorkels out of bamboo, and they're just waiting in there. We've seen them off again. Our general units not happy at all, and our guys are coming back out again. No idea. That's the end of it, is it? Are we done? Oh, they both run all the way back. These free spearmen. Just go and make a new life for yourself, boys. Go and have a rest and hunt some rhinoceros, which is apparently a useful thing. I don't know what rhinoceros would be useful for. Ivory, I guess. This fruitless war profits neither of us. Let us call an end to it. Is that a counter proposal? I don't know. There's no tooltip. I feel they should. We should be able to barter with them because they should pay us for our trouble. They just came and attacked us for no reason. Sure. I'm always one to turn the other cheek, so we shall have peace. We shall let everybody sleep. We will try and improve our finances, and then we shall crush you. But we will not forget. It has gone in our book of... I was going to say book of grudges, wrong game. Okay, I think we shall leave this episode here for today. So, a lot more battling going on, and it's slowly ramping up. Our finances are in a bit of a troubled state, but we shall hopefully try and sort that out now we don't have this constant war going on. Again, I've just found more love for the battle system. It is confusing at times, though. Hopefully we'll get a handle on it. The Spearman unit does look like it's disbanded, with just 3 left. So, I was going to say, it was a bit weird that they survived with just 3 men. It's like the units don't ever die, but obviously they do once they're below a certain threshold. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I'm looking forward to continuing this. There should be another episode up this week at least. Maybe 3 if I get time. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. That would be really cool. If you want to leave a comment down below, renaming anything or leaving any advice, or just let me know how you're finding this series or this episode, that would be great as well. If you're new to the channel, you can always hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with when the next episode's out, or take a look at some other content on the channel. I play plenty of games, quite a few strategy games as well. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.
Let's do that. I'll just say my channel name, you can do yours, and then we can just kind of jump into what the hell we're doing.
Twin Barrel J. now.
Forge Fire Black here, and
we are playing video games.
We're gonna do a co-op, historical gameplay, the orcs and the dwarves, because that...
Wait. That wasn't the actual intro, was it?
Hope it is.
Oh god, I don't know. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a tiny little indie game I'm sure you would have never heard of. Because if you had, I'm sure there would have been some hype for this game. Haha. Yeah, it's No Man's Sky. Of course it is. I am playing on the PC. I shall ignore the giant puffin dinosaur for the moment, because that is incredible that we have landed initially on a planet that has a puffin dinosaur. Again, I'm just going to keep it out of screen for this intro, because holy fuck.